Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you guys. This following statement I'm going to say is no means of any means necessary of harm, and I do not want to offend anybody, but what I'm going to say is will be, and I do not mean it in any harm. And thank you. What's going on is I've been very upset within the last 3 days since Friday. And what happened was I was streaming on Twitch, and for what happened was that nearly made me very upset was that somebody decided to do was something that really made me very upset. What happened was, as I was streaming on Twitch, trying to raise money with the Twitch kittens, and to raise money for those who have been affected in Hurricane Harvey, had gotten, got hit from the hurricane. And from what happened was, as I was trying, even though the stream did not go well, according to plan, but apparently something happened in the game. As I was on the Lifeboat network, somebody was apparently trying to make me very angry and upset, and nearly almost trying to rule me on Twitch and even on YouTube. What happened was, I was to go play Capture the Flag, and I was going to talk about somebody who I subscribe on YouTube had played Capture the Flag in real life. And as I was about to explain this, somebody on my team took in wood planks and made a hate symbol. And it was big, as I could see it. And I was like, why? Why is this happening? So because of that, I had to go and find out who this person is. And thankfully, I had my iPad with me. Yes, this is my iPad mini too. And from there, sorry. You shouldn't be laughing, but it's just what happened. So, what happened next was, when this was happening, I went on to the Twitch app. So this is what it looks like when you open it. And I have a lot of people I'm following right now when they're streaming. And this is my Twitch channel. And I had it open and it was streaming. And because of that, there was something where you can generate clips, for things, the highlights of anybody's stream. And usually I end up using it mostly because of another Twitch streamer, but I won't mention his name because this is about what's going on with me. So, what happened was, I'm glad I had it open, and within 30 seconds, and it cooked, and thankfully because of this clip generator that I clipped, and it can generate about 30 seconds from it, the last 30 seconds in which it happened. So because of that, I did that, and I was kind of freaking out. I had to try to figure out what to do. It's like how to exit the game. So I thought, kill myself, but instead it respawned me back into the game. So I tried to figure that. I thought I would do it 2 times and maybe it would work. Did it. So because of that, I have no choice but to quit the game and the server by hitting save and quit. So because of that, and if you can tell, if you were watching me on Twitch, you can tell my voice was kind of very upsetting. And because of that, I had to go on to the Lifeboat forums, and I had to post, I'm hoping that one of the staff members would help me out and find this person, and then just removing them. turns out that I did not know this until I spoke to somebody to explain to me what was going on. There were two people comment. First person who commented was actually the owner of the Lifeboat Network. And I'm like, oh boy, I didn't realize. So I was so confused. But as of right now, I believe he's trying to track this person down. And I say it's a he. So I hope they would find this person and just completely ban them. Because it nearly made me upset. The other person was actually, I don't know, was trolling, or I think he was praising me. See, for what I did. And as of right now, since I had clipped this, and I had to form those in the Lifeboat Network, and for one of my Discord groups, I was trying to explain to him what is making me very upset. And the clip was, in fact, that I had to show was making me upset. And I do not mean any harm, but for this person who did this to me, it just made me upset. And one of those who were on Discord, and who was very nice to me, saying that it should not happen. And it was ridiculous. So because of that, I was very upset about this happening. And the reasons why that this person would do this is I don't know. I guess they don't care. I mean, for somebody to do that while we're playing a game where we're supposed to, get the, I believe we're trying to get to the other team's flag and bring it back to our side. And as I was trying to remember how this played. And because of this, it just really ruined me playing in Capture the Flag. Just because one person on my team had to ruin it for me, causing me to quit. Sorry, I did not mean that cough to happen. Because it's the seasons are changing, so that is why that was because of that, and I need to drink. Sorry, I do apologize for that. So because of somebody ended up ruining that for me, I had no choice but to tell them. And as for the stream, I had imported it the next day onto YouTube. And I had to make sure to be put it on private until the video was uploaded. And then I gone in and to edit it with using the blur tool that YouTube has graciously left for me, and blurred that part out of this person, and it nearly made me very upset, and I did not want nobody to know that it was the hate symbol, that they would believe that I allowed this. In fact, I do not allow this. I condone it. Even though right now it's been scheduled and it will be going up within days. It's as the time at 4 o'clock. Now, as of right now, I'm going to, hopefully after this video goes up, I'm going to stream today on Twitch. I will be streaming back onto the Lifeboat Network. And understand this. If this happens again, I will tell the Lifeboat Network owner, and hopefully this time he'll try to find this person and take them down. The last thing I checked was he was trying to look. I give my details as the best I can. They couldn't find this person. but I looked into it. So I haven't heard yet. So there's a possibility they're trying to find this person. So, without further ado, understand this. I do not mean it, okay? Now, I wanted to continue on with my vlog, and also just let you guys know. See this wire? Because if I'm going for more than an hour today, it's because of this. This pink wire that I end up buying is the same wire my mother has. The reason why is because it's becoming my saving grace. Because my phone, because previously I had a phone, sorry, I'm getting tongue twisted, okay. What I was trying to say is, previously I had the wire, that I had the, wire here that was white. No, and please do not assume this as being offensive, but I'm just stating the color of the wires. I had a white wire that's with a wireless charging disc. And what happened was the white has been kind of loose and now it's broken. So because of that, I had to go to Five Below to get a new one. And so I got this. This is the same wire my mother has. And I ended up buying 2 more because she needed it for her work. And she need one to be here. And I had to get one because it worked. So because of that, I spent like about $10 and some odd cents because, you know, it's $10 plus tax. So anyway, so if I'm streaming for more than an hour, this is because of the reason, because it'll be becoming my saving grace. So because of that, it'll be charging and I'll be streaming. I'm going to be trying to hit for more than an hour today. Actually, hopefully an hour and a half of this. And I'm hoping to raise money for charity. Because otherwise, it's going to be really ugly. And I really want to do this for Twitch Kittens. Because we are trying to raise up for $15,000 for direct relief. So, if you guys really want to check that out, please go to my Twitch, which is twitch.tv/MissLindsiestar. The information will be down in the description down below as well, so you guys can check that out. Now, the other reasons I also want to address is something else. My mother is telling me and my brother that we will be going to Florida. At first, she told me on Friday saying that we wouldn't be going to Florida because of this. But now, since yesterday, she says that we may be going. And the reason why is because of my uncle, who lives out in San Diego, and because of the hurricanes, despite that Hurricane Irma has been reduced to Category 2. Because when I was watching Philip DeFranco on Thursday, before his arrival of his second son, and Carter, being born, and he spoke about Hurricane Irma and saying that it was at Category 5 until we found out on the news that a lot of news reports are citing to saying that Hurricane Irma is been reduced to a Category 2. That I don't know how this is going to be, but I'm hoping that maybe Phil try a chance to talk about this today, because I know he says that he's trying to reduce the workload because of his son, so please do not throw any hate at him. Understand that understand that for Phil, he's trying to make himself feel less stressed out. And, you know, with the arrival of his second son, Carter, I mean, give the guy a break, okay? So, because of that, I'm hoping he may try to talk about that today. Otherwise, I don't know what. So, as I heard, as Hurricane Irma is being reduced to a Category 2, even though it hit Florida. But, understand this. It only hit the West Coast, but why not the East Coast? Well, I don't know. If you want to know, tweet at Ginger Z or Sam Champion or even Al Roker. Ask them on Twitter. But otherwise, I have nothing else to say about that part. But as I know, it really hit the West Coast. Those who live out there, I know there are wrestlers who live out in the Tampa and Orlando areas. Sorry this is happening to you guys, and hopefully you guys are surviving through this. And as for me having family, yes, I do have family, but they're on the East Coast, and they only just got hit with rain. So apparently they're fine. For now, until, I don't know, about Hurricane Jose. Now, I know there's another hurricane heading, and it's called Hurricane Cata. And I don't know, but the only thing as I heard, as I searched, turns out it hit Mexico, and I mean, they're going through a lot. So hopefully, I'm hoping that they will be fine. Then I pray for anybody who's been hit. So because of that, yes, it's kind of ridiculous. But here's the other thing. Despite what happened with the hurricanes, my mother tells me we are trying to go to Florida by the end of this month. Even though she said that we may not go. But my uncle, who lives out in San Diego, would consider to go, despite of how things are considered to be bad or not. So because of this, I'm still kind of concerned about this. So we may go, we may not go. If we are going, I will say something about this before I head on out, and I will be blogging about this on YouTube only on my main channel. So this channel. So yeah, that's all I'm going to have to say about this. So anyway, understand that I am kind of have to speak about this. And, you know, excuse me, coffee purposes. I do not mean it in any harm. So, because of all this madness of what's going on is how it is. But still, I really want to see my step grand cousin Elena, and I really want to see my uncle before he is busy with his new work starting next month. And I know it's ridiculous. But anyway, guys, I wanted to thank you for all understanding what's been going on. Understand, I did not want to mean any harm. And what happened with me coughing or me burping because of my body, I do not mean in any harm. No way and no effort. It's just things happen. Alright. So, without further ado, please share. I know I look like I'm acting like a pig already, but understand, I do not mean it. And hopefully, if you really want to help me out for today, because I will be trying to stream for the charity, please check me out on Twitch, and please help me in support. Thank you for watching this. Please share or leave a comment positive, please. And also, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I know I shouldn't be shouting this out after I made that bold statement, but please. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.